Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls Prepare to Dylon. I will be your Dylon for this evening. What could I start you with? Maybe a enchanted great scythe? Is it enchanted? No, it's just magic right now. But when we get it to plus 10 magic, I can get it to I can upgrade it to enchanted. We did some some upgrading off camera. As you may be able to see, I did basically all of my armor. Let me go show you that. I brought everything to level 6, some things to levels 7, 9, around there. One of them was an accident, so just ignore that. Let me move my microphone for a second. One second. I'm breaking everything. And when I say all of my armor, I mean everything that took Titanite. I didn't upgrade anything that took Twinkling Titanite, or... I think that's it. I think it's just Titanite, Large Titanite, which is the same upgrade path, and then Twinkling Titanite. I also didn't do the Hollow Soldier stuff for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm not opposed to them. It's just I think I forgot, or maybe I got it afterwards. But yeah, it's just a quick rundown of what we got so far. A million masks as well, which of course I'm never getting rid of those. I feel like I could sell those to Framped or something, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. So also in the last episode, or 2 episodes ago, a few episodes ago, I mentioned that I wanted to go do the DLC, or at least I was hinting towards it. We still have a couple things that we need to clean up before we do that. I was so excited to, and then immediately in the next episode, I completely forgot because I was so enamored with going to fight Big Hat Logan in the archives, which I think we might wait until after we beat the DLC to go do that, at least, because I need to be stronger. I'm not strong enough at level 96. But okay, so yeah, that was the armor. We upgraded a lot of stuff, so I will kind of be switching depending on what we need. Elite Knight is just my favorite set. I like the helmet up sometimes too, so sometimes I'll sauce that on. And then in regards to weapons themselves, I also did some upgrading. Start at the top here. I upgraded everything to at least plus 5 because I don't have the large ember just yet. I'm sure we'll find that at some place, or maybe it's in a spot that we can't reach because we don't have a key. Like the annex key. Someone in the comments was telling me I need the annex key to get into a certain area of the painted world, which normally has a dark ember, so I couldn't get to that, which is very sad. But in my casual run, I was trying to get Priscilla's dagger in the painted world, and I just couldn't get it. So I'm actually really lucky that I got it in this playthrough, just through the randomizer. But alright, so we got everything plus 5, some twinkling weapons like Grant and Crescent Axe that we were using before. Sunlight Straight Sword. So this is normally Solaire's sword. Standard longsword belonging to Solaire is of high quality, is well forged and kept in good repair. Easy to use and dependable, but it's unlikely to live up to its Grandois name. So, it's a weapon with no real special powers, but I actually upgraded it to Divine, and I was planning at some point, if I could get a Dark Ember, to upgrade it to Occult. I thought the juxtaposition of that was kind of nice. So, we might be doing that for the Sunlight Straight Sword. I think that'll be cool, because right now it's got, let's see if I can do this. There we go. It's got... I figured out how to do it, guys. It's got a C in faith scaling, which is just under param bonus. Maybe I can't go individually here. And then the auxiliary effects. I'm pretty sure what this means when it says 110, because it has that little glowing circle at the bottom, and it says 110. I don't think it does 110 divine damage. I think it just has 10% extra damage against things that are weak against divine. I feel like I read that somewhere. And then... yeah, upgraded just everything to plus 5 just to keep it good. Oh, just to go through a quick list of treasures that I got off camera. So I just went to a few areas and cleaned some stuff up. In the last episode, if I do actually put that one out, because it was literally just me devolving mentally for 20 or so minutes. I was fighting the Titanite demon. Trying to, at least. So I beat it, and I got a Divine Ember, which helped me, obviously, upgrade the Sunlight Straight Sword to Divine. But when I was in Blighttown, I picked up a few things. So I got the... I'm just ignoring it for now. I'll get to it. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I'll get to it. Dragon Greatsword, where the Eagle Kite Shield was, or just about. I got the Large Magic Ember from that little bug thing that's on the wall. We never explored really in depth Upper Blighttown, because I'm pretty sure we started with the Thief Key. Did we start as a thief? I genuinely can't remember at this point. We have the master key, so I would assume we did. Or maybe I picked it as my opener, or as my class gift. I don't remember. It's been a while. Go back and watch the first episode. Give me them views. But yeah, where that bug thing is, I got the large magic ember, so I can upgrade things to magic. I can upgrade things magic. I can upgrade things to magic plus 10, and then eventually I can do divine weapons as well, or enchanted weapons. I forget what they're called. God damn it! There's so many terms in this game, and I'm still waking up too. I don't have coffee today. I just have water, so I'm gonna take a quick sip of that. But also, what you could see up here, I'll let you guys take a peeksy-deeksy at this. Ba 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 ba. Oh, this enchanted falchion as well. I got it. I think I picked up it as an enchanted falchion or as a magic falchion plus 10 or something like that. But that's not what I want to show you just yet. Come on. Unless I skipped it, because it looks pretty plain. Not gonna lie. Okay, there it is. The Great Lord Great Sword. So this is the weapon that you get from I think transposing. Yeah. Transposing the soul of Lord Gwyn. So this is basically a new game plus weapon that we have at the beginning. So pretty dope. Water drink. Great sword born from the soul of Gwyn, the Lord of Cinder, the Great Lord. As bearer of the ultimate soul, Gwyn wielded the bolts of the sun, but before linking the fire, divided that power amongst his children, and set off with only this great sword as his companion. So basically his last piece of power, and that's why we could use what was remaining of his soul, hypothetically speaking, with Sans randomizer. You could use what was remaining of his soul to transpose probably a regular greatsword, which is pictured here, into the Great Lord Greatsword. So very, very cool. I really like the look of the weapon. It's just plain enough. Like a lot of these weapons, like the Dragon Slayer spear and stuff like that, they're very pretty, but they're very ornate and funky looking. And I like that stuff. Even the Moonlight Greatsword to a degree. Bugsy, I will kill you. He's like trying to climb, but he's too baby. Okay, even this. Like this has a cool look too. It's clearly crystal, and it's gold plated and stuff like that, but the Great Lord Greatsword, it's just nice and even. It's like all one color, just like different shades, obviously, to make it look cool, make it look metal. So I don't know. I like the look. The animations aren't super slow either. Like I feel like they're even faster than the regular Greatsword. You got that move, which is pretty dope too. So I don't know. I like it, and we were talking in a few episodes ago about a golden set, and I feel like it's just close enough. Like if Sanctus was a little more run down, then that would be perfect. It'd be the perfect look. Like even the crest shield, maybe. I don't know. It kind of fits. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what your favorite weapon and shield combo is, just for the looks. You can give me some stats as well if you'd like, but this is Fashion Souls, damn it. Okay, so we got Large Magic Ember, Dragon Greatsword, where the Eagle Kite Shield was, Great Lord Greatsword. That was where the Iaito was, the I actually have it, but the katana weapon, where you have to do like a pretty crazy jump to get to it. Katana forged in an eastern land, the katana draws from the scabbard at lightning speed using an Iaijutsu technique. Iaijutsu allows the wielder to charge forward to swiftly cut down distant foes. So yeah, cool stuff. So I think we'll be using this for this episode. Maybe we'll switch over to Moonlight Greatsword, or sorry, not Moonlight Greatsword, the Magic Great Scythe, because I was talking about it last episode, or the episode before again. The timeline is shaky. But anyway, we've been wasting many minutes just kind of standing here talking about equipment, so I guess let's move on. The one final thing that I didn't get to do on video that I would have liked to, so maybe we'll start with that. Oh, I can warp. What the hell am I doing? Warpy, warpy, warp. Daughters of Chaos. Yeah, one final thing that I wanted to do, I upgraded my Pyromancy Flame, which you might be asking, Dylon, or Dylan, if you're so inclined. How the heck did you do that? Didn't we kill Laurentius down in the down in Blighttown? Well, yes, that is true. And technically, we could further upgrade it here. But unfortunately, our Pyromancy Flame has been ascended too far. It is plus 10 and unable to reap the benefits of a standard Pyromancer. So I went off on a quest. Again, off camera. I was just doing some grinding down in Blighttown, doing some things, looking for vendors as well, item vendors, seeing if I can buy anything cool that would help us on our quest. Honestly, not much. I think I bought Goff's Great Bow here. Let me see if I can multitask. Trying to keep things running. Trying to keep things rolling. Come on, man. Oh, there you go. Goff's great bow. So, great bow used by Hawkeye Goff of Lord Gwyn's 4 Knights for dragon slaying. This bow is larger than even those used by famed dragon slayers. Only their leader, Goff, had the strength to handle it. So, it is a giant great bow, very similar to the dragon slayer's great bow. I should actually look at the 2 models if I have both, which I should know if I have both, but I've been playing so many files, I honestly don't know what I have in stock anymore. Hey, this is a resonance, a ring of resonance or something like that. I want to see if I can show this off real quick. This is an online-only event. Come on. Go faster. Man, this controller does not like scrolling. Oh, I don't have any miracles attuned, do I? Ah, poo. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. Okay, so we're just going to pretend with the pyromancy. Bam! So if that was a heal spell, the Ring of Resonance would glow, and we would have a little bit of a buff to our heal. Basically any miracle, I believe. Some of them I'm sure you can't. One cool pyromancy that I've never used before yesterday was the Undead Rapport. I don't think that's one that we actually have. It was in my casual run. Undead Rapport, Undead Rapport. No, I do not. We do have a lot of friggin' miracles though. Maybe I'll run back to that for a bit. Because I've been using pyromancies for the last few days. It's fun. I do like pyromancies a lot, I'm not gonna lie, but miracles are cool too. I guess we could show off the sword now. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just need to backstab. Bam. So not the strongest thing in the world, but it's pretty good. I like it. Let's see if I can fire orb one of these guys. Hey, I fire orb both of those guys. Zhush. I really need that rusted iron ring here. Bam. I think I have it too. I just don't have it on. Because I'm a turd. Okay, boys, leave me alone now. Now is not the time. Please don't throw anything at me. Please don't throw anything at me. Oh, God, I'm getting things thrown at me. You can't hurt me. Damn it. And if you may notice, Donald over there. Why are there so many of you? Don't embarrass me on my show. Okay, I'm going to run around here. And they're going to run away from me because they can't get to me because their pathing sucks. And then I'm going to... Oh, not that one. I'm going to throw on. If I have it, please have it. Yes, rusted iron ring. I forgot. Yay! Now I can run freely. Okay, he's still trying over there. He gave up on me. Hello, sir. Oh, you have also given up on me. Perfect.
Ah, it has been some time. Truth be told, I thought you had perished.
So, this is Quaylana. This is Quaylogs and the Fair Lady. Fair Lady? Yeah, I believe so. Their sister. They have a few sisters and aunts and uncles. They have an entire family tree. Get it? Where is it? Get it? Family tree. And also her mother looks like a tree. Anyway. So, I intentionally didn't do much of her dialogue. I just kind of purchased the items. And I got all of her items, including Goff's bow, some upgrade materials as well. And I modified my Pyromancy Flame. I ascended it, I guess, from the regular tiny Pyromancy Flame to the bigger one, which you can see there. Which, I don't know if it goes up to +5. Maybe it's another +10, but it takes a lot of damn souls. So, too much for this boy. But anyway, we're going to talk to her, see what some of her dialogue may be.
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the master pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
So some people like to say... So Salaman, I believe, was Laurentius's... his teacher of pyromancies. He was the apprentice of. I'm going to have to double check that because I've been watching a lot of speculation videos. That could be wrong. And real quick, I got to
no luck.
Heal myself up because
well, young pupil,
this poison's really getting me.
You must have patience.
I do have
but
patience.
Not keep me waiting much longer.
So I must have patience, but you can't have patience? You a bitch.
Ah,
All right. So yeah, we were talking about that. But she's saying that in this world, he was known as Solomon. So some people say that King Jeremiah, who we fought, who was the pyromancer that really screwed us in the painted world, who I believe is a character from Demon Souls, or a reference to Demon Souls at the very least. Some people say that he They might be one and the same, so that could be Solomon. There are some pyromancies to be found in the painted world in the vanilla version, so in the non-randomized. So that's a possibility as well. Just lots of different things to think about, which I think is so cool about this game. But let's continue.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Oof, depressing. So she's almost clearly referencing her family or her mom, who tried to recreate the first flame, using her Lord Soul, and made a big boo boo and kind of spawned all these chaos demons and all this nastiness.
Pyromancy.
All right, I don't think she's got anything else for us.
No luck. Well, young pupil, but do.
Okay, that was fun. Just a little spot of lore for you, just for a little frame of reference of kind of where we are, what we're doing. Now another thing I don't remember if we did, so hopefully I can kind of see him off in the distance here. Now we've talked to Shiva of the East. We kind of did that whole shebang. And someone mentioned in the comments him betraying you, and there's a whole cracked red eye orb. Is that what it's called, or a black eye orb? There's a whole quest similar to Lautric's quest, which we skipped because I didn't want to deal with that bastard. There's a whole quest that was cut from the game that's very similar to that, where he does betray you for the Chaos Blade, and he does a lot of shenanigans ensue. So they kind of cut that out, and they moved some of the pyromancies that the Shadow Man, like his little invisible friend that's behind him most of the time, that he would have used. They cut it out, and they put them into the painted world just so they could still use them, because I guess if everything's already fleshed out, it's kind of a waste to not use any of it, huh? Get that frame drop. I love it. Come to me. Back. Another thing I was on the hunt for when I was off camera was the gold covetous serpent ring. I never ended up getting it, and I'm very sad because it's not the same as what is happening here. Oh jeez, I used my R2, didn't I? Oh god. Heal. Ah. It's not the same as the silver covetous serpent ring. Hey, a spear. All right. That's pretty cool. Hey. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not the same as that one. It instead boosts item discovery, which is very cool. So it doesn't just up your soul count that you get, which it gets to a point where that's kind of useless, I'll be honest. I think in Dark Souls 3 they added like a +1, +2 silver covetous blah 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 ring, which I think is awesome. Because then you don't have to waste another item, basically. You just kind of get the upgraded version of it. Instead of making a whole new lore around a whole new like piece of equipment. You know what I mean? I don't know. Some might say it's lazy, but I just think it's cutting out the fluff. Because I feel like these games are known for not just having the fluff. I play a lot of other games where I'm like, oh, if I actually paid attention to it the way that I would like to at least pay attention to this game. I'm super ADD, so it's hard. But if you give it the time of day, basically, everything is just, oh, that's there because it's a video game. Oh, that's there because I thought it would be cool. In this game, it's like, that's there because it hints towards this and leads towards that. And if you actually look up from here, everything is connected. Isn't that something special? So, one quick thing we're going to do. We're going to see what the game has to offer us. I don't remember exactly how to get to it. This actually might be the only way. Where the Chloranthy ring usually is, part of me just kind of wants to see what else is going to spawn in its place. Oh, I think I can get to it from that other branch. The question is, how do I get to that other branch without dying? Let's try here. Yeah. Oh, no. I missed. So that's what I want there. I don't know if I can get to it from here. Lord knows I'm going to give it... Actually, we could just kind of do a whole run here. We can warp out, so it's not the end of the world if something happens. But, okay, that's good. Physics. Oh, I'm in. Oh, but this is the bottom part. You don't get anything there. Oh, so this is the Great Hollow. I forgot to mention it. This is the tree that you see going up through Firelink Shrine. Oh, fuck. I think that's what's supposed to be there. This is bullshit. This is connected to a couple locations, and you cannot kind of always see it. Miracle Force, Soul of a Nameless Soldier. All right. I'm down with that. Excuse me, sir. I do not want to be cursed. Not today. Not ever. Black Knight Gauntlets. Okay. Some cool stuff so far. Oh, that camera. That camera's trying to kill me. Oh, one of those boys fell. One thing that can kind of save you in these kinds of areas is the auto wall recovery. Another one fell. I love it. Oh, there's just a crystal lizard chilling there. I think now that he's seen that I see him, now he's running away. Bastard. Okay, we're just in it for a couple items. And then I'm going to go back up to the top and grab that. What was supposed to be the Chloranthy ring, at least. Yeah, these are one of the areas you got to kind of take slow. Pay attention to your shadow is one of the biggest things, too. That's what I do, at least. But as you can see, sometimes physics just don't matter. Sometimes you're just floating there. All hoity-toity. Floaty, float, float. You guys remember that episode of Smart Guy? I love Smart Guy, so I like to talk about it sometimes. That's usually what you do when you commentate. Blue Eye Orb. I don't even know what that is. And Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring. That's awesome, too. That means we can go back to Anor Londo and actually do some cool things. But there's an episode of Smart Guy where... TJ... No! I'm still alive, though. Not for long. Where TJ... I think he hits his head or something, and he gets dumb. Because he's got the 1,000 IQ or whatever they say in the theme song. 10-year-old whiz kid busting high school. Is it pugnacious little shorty with 1,000 IQ? Or pugnacious sounds right. I don't even know what the word means, but I'm sure TJ could tell me. Anyway, so he gets a little dumb for a bit, and then his dad's name's Floyd, and he's like, Floyd, if you rearrange the letters, it makes floaty. Floaty, floaty, floaty. I think about that a lot. I really shouldn't. Okay, and there's one more item. Well, there's a million items that we missed. I know that for sure. But there's one more item you can just kind of drop to here. Oh, there you go. Yeet. Titanite slab. Nice. That's a good find. Die, please. Don't curse me, please. Okay. One over here. Ooh. Yeah, you got to pay attention to where you're walking or you'll just fall right down that hole. Dark Fog and Smo's Gauntlets. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. I think this is the first playthrough I've ever seen Smo's set and Ornstein's set in the same run. Unless you do New Game Plus, of course, but who's got the time for that? I know what you're thinking. Dylon, are you still fucking sick? I'm not, like, sick. It's just every... No! Oh. Alright. I'm cool with that. Cool. That was not the worst it could have been. Excuse me, Mr. Mushroom Man. I just want to see if I can grab this floater. Ah! Don't fall. Don't fall. Lord's Blade Robe. Nice. We're getting some good cosplay material here. I would appreciate it if you guys just all fell to the bottom and didn't really fuck with me. That'd be sweet. Yep, just keep tripping. Why are you tripping? We were talking about stuff and then I forgot. Cool. Oh, I was going to say, we missed a bunch of items, but we're just going to go all the way through this because there is an item at the end here that I would like to get. Actually, a few item drops that would be pretty cool. There is kind of a mini boss fight that I'm not super looking forward to, but I guess we'll get to that in a moment. We're going to run over here, light the bonfire. Ash Lake. So if you take a second to actually look around you, which I never do, Ash Lake is situated... We climbed down the Great Hollow Tree. There is another Great Hollow Tree right there, but we just climbed down this whole thing that I can't look up at because it's too high. Aren't we all too high? Whoa! But we're basically underneath Lordran right now because Lordran sits atop the clouds. It's up there, but every time I look down, we usually just see a bottom of some kind. But I don't know if they ever show this, but I like to imagine Lordran almost looking like the where you put the Lord Vessel, because the Lord Vessel sits on top of a bunch of roots, a bunch of trees, and that's kind of what I imagine here. Is just the roots are just holding the place up, almost like the if you've played Breath of the Wild. the Great Plateau, I believe it's called. It's just being held up like above everything else. So that's kind of what I like to imagine here. But again, thank you guys for watching. That was the Great Hollow. There's not really much to do there aside from platforming and collecting items. And some of the items are good. Some of them's items are not so good. Off camera, because now I've shown you guys the area. Off camera, I might go through and try to grab all that stuff. And definitely when we are on our way out of here, I'll try to walk up once. If it doesn't go so well, I'll probably just warp, because there's a lot of walking involved here. You know what? I'll probably just warp and grab it off camera, but I'll definitely keep a list and tell you guys what I missed. I feel like that's a good way to do it, just because I spend so much time vegging out when I'm doing these item hunts, trying to find items. And I might even do that for Avalon as well. I'm actually going to make a note about that now, so I cannot forget. Find. Oh, shit. I clicked shift, or I clicked off. Find what is... where Avalon spawns and Chloranthy ring, unless I feel like doing my work today, which I don't. So I would like to once again thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of Dark Souls Prepare to Dylon. Praise the sun. Since we're down here, we need a little sun. I'm gonna do the wave too. Bye bye.